We're at the Villa Marina, and Dr Hilary Jones is here, well known from, I was going to say TV AM, you name it.
IoM TV, Daybreak.
How do you survive so many?
Well, I don't know what the trick is. I think it's because medical issues are so popular that there's always a medical story. And the longer I've been doing it, I've sort of built up a bit of a rapport with my audience who are growing old with me, which is rather nice.
There's another relaunch. You're staying with it?
I hope so, yes. I haven't heard anything else, unless you know something. No, another relaunch due soon, but onwards and upwards, and even better than ever.
So what brings you to the Isle of Man?
Well, I'm here to support Hidden Hearing, a company that's done so much in raising awareness about the impact of hidden hearing loss. We know that in the UK there are 10 million people with some degree of hearing loss, but only 4 million, are doing anything about it. So an awful lot of people who aren't being treated for it. And they, therefore, are living in isolation to some extent. There's misunderstood conversations. The families are having to repeat themselves to be understood. The TV's louder than everyone else would like it. And there's no need to miss out socially, at work, or with your friends and family. So the message of Hidden Hearing, and I'm here to support that message here in the Isle of Man, where there's probably 14,000 people with who are hard of hearing, is to say, don't sit there waiting for it to get worse. Come and get a hearing test and explore the possibilities that could bring you back into contact with the rest of the world.
So interesting you say that, because we've all got relatives. I'm thinking of, I shouldn't say my mother, but you repeat things, and they don't see it as a problem, but it builds up, I suppose, over time, doesn't it?
Absolutely, but because they're losing some hearing very slowly over a period of time, they may not be aware of what the hearing should be like. But of course, the relatives will know what it's like. They're having to repeat what they say. They're having to shout. They're having to go into the same room rather than calling from another room. And at work, it's difficult to pick up conversation on the phone, or you're missing half of what's being said at a meeting. So the implications can be quite serious.
There's a stigma, though, isn't it? It's like getting to an age where you shouldn't be driving maybe anymore. It's quite a thing for someone to say, I need some help.
Yep, there is a stigma attached to hearing loss, and it's strange, isn't it? Because everyone accepts that we might need to wear spectacles if our vision starts to give out, and that's become a fashion accessory. A good pair of glasses. Wow, look at me! I'm wearing glasses. If only that were true of hearing. It is changing slowly, but we do need to get over this idea that only old people suffer from hearing loss. It's true that we all get a little bit of degeneration to the nerve of hearing and the organ of hearing as the years go by, but lots of younger people have issues with hearing now. I think people are exposed to more noise in society generally, but those personal headsets that people wear, the personal stereos, are creating a lot of problems. Young people are going to music festivals and gigs more often with really loud music. And of course, there are lots of reasons why people might be born with hearing loss. They might acquire it through meningitis or encephalitis. They might have a reaction to medications or a head injury. There are so many causes of hearing loss. It's bizarre to me why there should be a stigma. And there's nothing more noticeable than hearing loss itself, as opposed to some of these new tiny little hearing aids that you can hardly see.
I mean, technology has moved on. They are. You can't really see them, can you, at all?
They're almost invisible. In fact, there are some digital hearing aids that I would defy you to be able to see, because all you can see is a tiny hair-like antenna emerging from the ear canal. So they're very easy to use. They're very adaptable. They can be programmed to suit your individual needs. The technology has moved on as fast as the technology we have on phones, on mobile phones, and that's amazing. So I think if you've looked in the past and you've not been completely impressed, have another look, get a hearing test, get it sorted.
Pardon? You've got a good turnout here today, anyway.
It's a very good turnout. I'm delighted. This is one of the best turnouts we've had. So maybe the people of the Isle of Man are just that much more switched on than the rest of the country.